Verse 7 says, Then the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what's right, won't you be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must first rule over it. So God graciously warns Cain. He says to him, hey, sin is crouching at the door. It desires to have you, it wants to rule over you. If you do what is right, then you will be accepted. But Cain didn't do what was right, he knew better. And in his heart, he became angry because he didn't get it his way. He thought he deserved something, he deserved honor. Uh, he thought, wow, look at my brother. What, his offering is better than mine? The Lord likes his and not mine. And he became angry and depressed. And God says, listen, careful, because when you're in sin and anger, not all anger is sin, but anger can turn into sin. And obviously, Cain's anger had manifested itself, and God sees it and warns him and says, look, sin is right there at your door, and it's just waiting to pounce on you. You got to remember that sin is not passive. Okay? Sin is not passive. It actively waits for an opening. But Cain ignores the warning. It's kind of like, we know the Florida thunderstorms, right? If you lived here long enough, you know that you see the dark clouds coming. You can feel the wind starting to pick up. You're looking around and you realize, oh man, it's gonna pour. It's gonna pour. Now that's a warning. There's something coming, and you need to be paying attention. If you leave all the windows in your house open, the front door open, and you're like, no big deal, I can handle this, you're going to wake up in the morning with a flood in your house. Amen? And that's exactly what happens to Cain. God gave him a clear weather report for his soul, and yet he leaves the door of his heart wide open. That's why Peter wrote in 1 Peter, he said, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Sin is never passive. When you're dealing with a sin in your life, don't think it's only me. Oh, nobody knows. It doesn't hurt anybody. Nah, God's okay with it. Sin is not passive. It crouches, just like a roaring lion. The lioness, when she's hunting, doesn't make a whole lot of noise. She crouches where you can't see her. She walks very slowly. She's looking at every move you're making. She's just waiting for that opportunity to pounce on you. And if you're involved in a sin in your life, if you're not dealing with sin in your life, when you allow sin to build up, to keep going, God says, listen, that's like you're messing with a tiger. Like Peter said, it's the enemy, the devil, is prowling around looking for someone to devour. The question for every one of us this morning is simple. What sin is crouching at your door right now? And are you going to let it rule over you, or are you going to rule over it?